Week 7 class, you've made it. Great work through our time together. I'm looking forward to seeing your fine contributions for the final week of our time together. A little devotional at the beginning, talking about the importance of identifying and practicing gifts. Gifts are only valuable when they are passed forward. We read about spiritual gifts, and most certainly we have temporal or other gifts. Some of you may recall the brand line that I use in my business is helping people to identify and practice their God-given abilities in their work and life, and that's one of the most beautiful things you can do to serve God and to serve others. Reviewing your competence and character as we do every week, because as we said before, this program is so internally driven. It's start with a why. Our why is how we can grow, how we can develop, how we can impact others, which I know you're all involved with in one way or another. The importance of the meetings, death by meetings, you're going to read and identify a couple of concepts that you have found from that report. Finishing crucial accountability would like you to identify an important principle that you've gleaned or principles from your reading, and also anything that was most surprising to you from your study of this extraordinary resource, including a crucial accountability conversation that you plan to do in the future. Remember, we want to take this to the street. If it's conceptual, it really just makes us clever. And when we go to cocktail parties, and I don't know about you, I don't go to many cocktail parties, so I would have very little use for that. The last review of your journal, any changes you have noticed in yourself from this journaling process. I will tell you that a number of students have come to me afterwards and indicated that they found this journaling, although it seemed a little unusual to them at first, to be something that they choose to continue. They found a very powerful way to kind of put their thoughts down on paper just for themselves and for God. Obviously, I won't be reading it from this point on, but it is a great way to capture. And research has shown that when you write things down physically, as Johnny Moore told us this a couple classes back, he has started taking notes by hand rather than typing. It slows us down. It involves another part of the brain. It's a very powerful way to make things real. I've wrote a blog on this I may have shared with you called Write It Down. It really makes a difference. And then finally, your presentation. Now, we had talked earlier about making it available for others to view. That's really not necessary. I may have misspoke on that. You do not have to do that. Sharing with others would be great if you chose to do it, but you should be conducting your final presentation for your final assignment for the class. It's a hunk of points. It is. You can do it with people in a room. You can do it virtually through Zoom if you like. That's often a very good way to do it. It doesn't have to be terribly long. Take as much time as you need. I think we talked at our last virtual class at 15, 20, 25 minutes is probably adequate for this kind of a presentation. Once again, I want to thank you for all your hard work and attendance, persistence, and speaking into one another's lives. And I'm looking forward to seeing your final work. God bless.